Welcome back to our glorious world of Wobbledogs, all HD and beautiful thanks to my brand new computer. We're gonna be able to experience this game in so much better detail now. I'm still learning a few things, so apologies if some things are a little buggy, because this will be the first time I've booted it up since getting the new computer. But my goodness, look at our beautiful dogs, look at our beautiful rooms. I am ever so eager to see what stories are gonna unfold here today. So last time after a lovely event, it seems that Era 1.0 is having a little bit of stress here as the ancient royal scientist of the spooky space. Era 1.0 brought into the world little bowling ball, which is the son of Strawberry, which is amazing. Just a beautiful bat with wings that we have never seen before, who is already ready to puppy. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. It seems that bowling ball is going to be quite the little character, already doing experiments and is very eager to take on the world as a king, as a prince. Might be letting the fame go to his head just a little bit. And Squiggles, our little alien dog, a very unique three-headed dog with eyes we had never seen before, crash landed after receiving a message from Era 1.0, and Frisbee the Quispy, who was the previous ruler, who sadly went into storage last time. Okay, let's go ahead and get you puppeting. Right underneath the dispenser, I guess. That sounds silly. In the Snow Kingdom, we have Cheesecake, who is honestly best friends with Era 1.0 since the party, and has been kind of taking on the more cheeky ways of Gremlin and King of Rats, and is deciding to be a little more silly and cause some more antics here in this kingdom by inviting Greg back. Greg, our behated, has returned and is taking over this grocery store. Is having a very miserable time, unfortunately. I feel like no matter what I do, Greg is so miserable. Greg, what are you doing? I hate that I have to see all your features in HD now. Thanks for that, I guess. Oh god. Ugh, okay. Anyways, in the Bug Kingdom, we have a new little ruler named Bookmark who's got us a capsule. Oh, a cactus? Interesting. I have a very interesting little story in mind for Bookmark, considering his name is Bookmark. I thought it'd be interesting if maybe he is gonna reject the royalty and be like, no, I think I want to be a historian. I want to write down the history of this place since my dad, Dennis the Menace, did such great work, and I want to record all of the great things that happened with the merging of the kingdoms for a temporary celebration, and history was being made, and just wants to keep track of everything. And oh, Era's getting old. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to move over there very quickly. So I think Bookmark is honestly gonna pass on the legacy to Pebble. Pebble has always been in between worlds, and I feel like Pebble really just wants to be a jungle girly, and I think that she would just be thrilled to be able to take over instead of being a captain of a ship, which is kind of something interesting. As a pirate, she has decided to park the ship and instead be the ruler of the jungle, which is so interesting, and I love that for her. But Error, you're getting old already? Oh my gosh, you are my favorite royal scientist to date. This is so upsetting for me. And you got us a capsule? A howling dog wallpaper! You are... Guys, we can't let go of her yet. We have so many stored cores anyways. I have no problem continuing to have ancient dogs because also they just have really interesting genetics. Love her to death, and I would love to have her around as long as we can because she's doing the work. She's doing the work, and I feel like she's just keeps repairing her robot body going, no, I have things to do, and she's just such an inspiration. I love her to bits. She's Giga Gregor scheming in the little snow house. Let's go ahead and get everyone puppated and get all of our generations moving along, because we're gonna have to start introducing some new dogs pretty soon, and we're gonna have to do some breeding simulations today. As always, we're trying to get our last few achievements here, but I have some other plans in mind to keep our game ever more interesting and fun, of course, such as some new room arrangements. So I know that some of our dogs were not really using a few of the rooms for whatever reason. I think 2 rooms is honestly really good for one kingdom, so I have transformed a few of our extra rooms here into something different. I have taken our little suburban Arizona, if you will, and I've turned it into what is gonna be the meeting place. I have all the different foods here. I have tunnels from each kingdom leading here, so this will eventually be the meeting place for whenever we get that started up. And then I also have a mountain room. I know a lot of you had suggested a Sky Kingdom before, so I think I would love to get a Sky Kingdom going at some point. That's just kind of a snowy mountain. Something a little related to the Snow Kingdom, but also in between the Fern Jungle. So we have like an in-between kingdom that can go between both. I think that'd be really cool to start introducing kingdoms that are in the middle of different kingdoms and stuff. Since the great celebration happened and everything, I feel like that this is very appropriate. And so far, the only 3-room kingdom is the spooky space because we have the space aspect, obviously. All right, bowling ball. Whoa! Oh, you've gotten a little more reds. You're definitely showing that strawberry gene very strong. Love to see that. You're so silly. Let's get down your friend Squiggles, your little alien pal. Oh, Squiggles, you've turned pink. How precious. You're such a cute little watermelon now. Love that for you. Maybe you heard of the tales of a little nether portal talking about replacing everything with watermelons and you thought that was fun. Oh, and Sweet Potato is here to welcome down Cheesecake. Oh, beautiful. You're turning purple? That's really interesting. We haven't had a purple dog here forever. Perhaps Sweet Potato has come to give a warning to Cheesecake. If the silliness keeps up, if Greg keeps Gregging everywhere, there might be consequences. Perhaps we could spin the story to say Sweet Potato has taken away the previous area of the kingdom as punishment for all the silliness of Gremlin and King of Rats, and as a warning that spirits will come to make sure this place remains holly and jolly. Look how stressed Sweet Potato is. Sweet Potato's like, this cannot be. So right now this kingdom's undergoing some drama, even though there's only 2 members. Meanwhile, Bookmark is going to go on some excursions. Oh, gently, gracefully floating down. You're so yellow and you got so long. I love your stripes. You are gonna be a big dog. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, so I think I'm going to have Bookmark travel around to each kingdom, every life stage, and puppet all over the world, gathering information about the history as he's going to record it all. So I think Bookmark is going to say farewell to Pebble and is going to move right along to probably the Snow Kingdom, considering there's a lot of antics going on there. Bookmark is going to land in the snow and go, oh goodness me, there are spirits here? There is a ancient being here? Oh my goodness, there's a grocery store, so he's gonna immediately start taking notes very furiously in his little book. Meanwhile, Pebble, your kingdom is quite lonely now. You got a capsule of a lovely spooky candle. Okay, interesting. And a dog egg. Oh, so that must mean that it is time, definitely, for a new member of this kingdom. Let's go ahead and get started on that as our first breeding simulation of the day. So we are going for the legless achievement right now. We want to get a worm, so we definitely want to try and get a worm dog. So we're gonna try and breed for that. After checking all of our dogs, it literally seems like we've only ever missed the left legs, which is so fascinating to me, and I don't know how that happened. So let's try to go for either achievement. Let's try to go for either legless or spindly, because those are the 2 achievements that we need. So let's breed these 2 and see what happens. Look at these lovely little slugs and snails. Oh, you are terrifyingly spindly. Oh, you have the most adorable little antennae I ever did see. Let's do that, and let's pick the most different of these just to get us started. Oh, look at that balloon tail! Great! And there's only 2 legs. Oh, I love to see it. Yeah, we're definitely gonna pick the 2-legged dogs. That's definitely what we're going for. Look how sweet you are! You are so cutie! And we're gonna, unfortunately, have to pass on those wings. Let's pick this spindlier dog just to keep things different too. If we get that balloon tail to stick, I'd be very happy. I'd be so pleased. Oh, look how stinking cute that is. And look at those ears! Oh my goodness, they have little like trumpets for ears. Oh my goodness, a literal Shrek swamp dog? Are we joking? That's amazing! Oh my gosh, I hope those stick. They're so cool. Oh my gosh, I have to pick these 2 though, just to keep it different, but I want those ears so badly. Come on, Shrek ears. Oh, I have a couple that have them. Okay, wow, look at how interesting they are. There's almost like little rat ears. Oh, that's precious. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I can't believe how mouse-like they are. This is so interesting. Let's pick a spindly mouse. And then let's pick very golden one here. I love the ears. They're so cool. I can't believe it. I've never seen anything like it. Okay, guys, come on. Think about losing those legs. It'd be so wonderful if you were a worm dog, yeah? You think? I don't even know how to choose between them. All I know is I really want those little mouse ears. So, oh my goodness. Yes, let's go with these two. Look at all the stripes that are appearing. Oh my goodness. I can't. We're losing our spindliness, so we really gotta hope that we lose some of these legs. I know that sounds absolutely terrible, but listen. Let's pick a different eye here and this little mouse here. Oh, a massive litter, yes! Oh gosh, please, please, please tell me somebody's lost some legs. You gained some legs! No, no, no. That is not what we want, unfortunately. Thank you for the effort, but no thank you. Oh, look at this beautiful dark blue. I definitely want to pick that. That's really fun. And then we will continue to pick one gold one, just because that is very jungle coded, especially if this is going to be the next ruler. I love these colors. It's a beautiful mix between being a pirate and a jungle dog. And look, that fishtail is here. I love that tail. Oh, that's from Jello. I love that. All right, let's pick these two. Oh, we got some heart patterns here. That's cute, but I want to keep the stripes because I do want this to be a little snail. I think that that is really cute. Let's pick the smaller ones here. Little sea snail. Fantastic. Look at the pinks and purples. Oh my gosh, it's literally like a sea slug. I love that so much. Let's go for the most amount of stripes, since each stripe pattern seems to be unique on all of these dogs. Go for this one here. Man, we really can't lose that side of legs, huh? You're so silly. Let's pick that very silly dog and this many striped dog here. Oh wow, the colors are getting vibrant. Okay, different eye for sure, and this vibrant color here. Okay, we have two. Oh, this might be the end for our simulation. Oh, it's persisting. Okay, you know you want to be a worm. Okay, let's pick the wide-eyed fish eye. Hey, we're getting more periwinkle. I love this. Okay. Oh, come on. You gotta want to lose some leg. No, they're gaining legs. How dare you? You can't do this to me, game. Okay, come on. Lose the legs, not gain the legs. No, stop this madness. Okay, we're on generation 17. Let's pick the smaller ones here. Okay, we still have 2 legs. That's just fine. Look at this adorable, precious little sea slug with the most adorable ears you ever did see. Okay, beautiful. I love to see it. We still got something new every single time we do a breeding simulation, which is wonderful news. All right, Pebble, let's welcome in your new little friend. Your little sea slug friend is so cute. Yes, I did some renovations, as you can see, moving things around so each of the rooms are kind of condensed. So the fish tank room and the pond are kind of one and the same now. Bookmark's checking out the grocery store, cleaning up the holes that Greg keeps digging in the floors. Oh, Greg. Bookmark examining the grocery store and going, who keeps digging holes in the floor? This is a violation. This is a safety hazard. It's just writing up tickets for Greg, which is really funny. I feel like Bookmark is just such a little, actually a little nerd. And it's just like, you are breaking the rules. And Greg is just like, I don't understand what this means. I don't understand rules. I feel like Greg is genuinely something of a demigod at this point. Has been alive for so long and brought back so many times. It's just become a legend. And Bookmark is now realizing, they are not following the teachings of their sweet potato, and they have angered the ghost spirits of the land. I wonder how this is going to affect the trajectory of their success in their kingdom. Meanwhile, Arab 1.0 is hard at work in the laboratory with squiggles, trying to figure out some experiments. Yes, it seems like we have quite a few gut flora we haven't figured out yet. And my best guess is that it's either due to an item or some kind of something you can dig up from the floors. Because we've known to dig up things from the floors that are based off of whatever the floor is. So I think Error is going to start conducting an experiment where we're going to go through all of our different carpets and start digging up things and seeing if it gives us any kind of different food items we could gather up. I think we'll start with the arcade floor. Maybe they can find some candy or popcorn here? I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Alright, Error. do us a favor and can you see if we can perform some experiments over here? And perhaps Squiggles can help you out in this endeavor? Would you like to try? Nicely done! Oh yes, if we could train all of these dogs to be digging up the floors, this will be great for our experiments. This is gonna be a good way to find things out, I feel. Oh, we got some trees! Awesome! Thank you so much! Alright, and Error found us a capsule. Awesome! Let's see what's inside. Some bamboo! Interesting. Alright, so no foods from this just yet, but we'll keep it on for a little bit longer until we feel we have exhausted all of the potential of the arcade floor. Meanwhile, Bowling Ball, what have you found? Oh, a divider, huh? Interesting. You're kind of hoarding food in here, hiding away. This is very mysterious of you. It seems that they aren't really spending that much time in the haunted house and everything. They're all very invested in the laboratory and everything, which is kind of funny. The pumpkin patch used to be the place where everything happens, and right now nobody's really attending to it. They might have some silly antics going on in this room if they're not too careful with all the ghosts. Alright, Pebble, let's welcome in your new little prince. Oh my goodness, what an adorable little baby. Our silly sea snail is gonna be named Bubblebeard, and that's a name suggestion from a Clover Clouded Night, so thank you for that lovely silly name for our little sea slug. And you're aloof, so you're a very careless little mysterious little guy, Bubblebeard. Oh, you might be taking on more of the pirate legacy. You might be looking at your mom and going, what? What do you mean we were pirates and you gave up? That sounds so cool! So this little pup's gonna grow up thinking that is the coolest ever, and is gonna be very, very much hellbent on returning to the pirate origins, which will be really cool to see. I would love to see the pirates make a very quick return, because that's some of my favorite little pieces of lore, personally. So welcome, Bubblebeard. Your mom's gonna have a hard time with you, I can tell. You're gonna be quite the character. Bookmark is taking a very nice snooze next to the cookies that Greg is very much trying to sell, and I think Bookmark's gonna end up trying a few and going, very interesting, and is gonna very much like a food critic just write down his review. Oh, Cheesecake, thank you for the capsule! A magazine display? Oh, you want to add something to this room, huh? You really are such a great little ruler. Despite everything, despite all the silly antics, you really are, like, sprucing up the place. Love to see it. We got the magazines against the back wall here. This makes you very happy. You love making a profit, I guess. You are so silly. Oh my goodness, Cheesecake. Oh, Error, what is stressing you out? Oh, I think Error was like, I got lost in my experiments. Is everyone okay? Okay, good. The prince is okay. Everything's okay. Bowling Ball is latched on to Squiggles. You're so silly. Man, everybody's starving. God damn. Here, have a cursed cheese ball, Greg. It's what you deserve. Oh my god. Here, yeah, you can just be the one that gets rid of the cursed cheese balls. Here you go. Here you go. Greg, eat the cheese ball. That thing with every single trait you can get in the game. Oh my god. Oh, and Squiggles, you're ready to pump it. I think Bowling Ball is so silly. Bowling Ball's literally wrestling with Squiggles. Oh my goodness. Okay, Squiggles, gave you some of your alien fruit to remind you of home. Beautiful. Bowling Ball, you want to go up too? Oh my gosh, you guys are best friends. That is so sweet. They are so stinking cute. Oh my goodness. Bowling Ball's like, I love my friend Squiggles. I want to be just like Squiggles and go to space and travel the cosmos. And Bowling Ball is just a very ambitious dreamer of a dog. I think it's so cute. Greg, oh no, is it time for you to go? Oh, thank you for the dog egg. Oh, thank you, Greg. The only good thing you've done so far. You know, if we're gonna keep Error around, might as well keep Greg around. Okay. Alright, Greg, get out of here so we could make you immortal for some reason. For some reason, I keep doing this. Thank you for your cooperation. I guess it's great that the ancient dogs still give dog eggs. I thought they might give dog eggs like once in their life, so that's actually good to know. Alright, Bubblebeard. Let's have you have some mochi. We haven't had the mochi in like the game in so long, I kind of forgot what it did, so let's see what it does. The era of experiments throughout all of the kingdoms. I guess maybe visiting the Halloween room has sparked some inspiration. Oh, speaking of sparking inspiration, Bookmark seems to be writing down the history of the Wobble Wonderland and has taken note that one of the rooms has mysteriously disappeared. Cheesecake has reported that the little desert area has vanished. The Bookmark has taken note of this and has recorded down all the history that he could possibly find in the area and has avoided Greg as much as he could. I think it's really cute that Pebble has actually honestly added little pebbles around the kingdom. Like you can see stacks of rocks and things that she has made just right, where she is just so very proud of her kingdom. It's just so sweet and adorable. All right, let's welcome down your little son, Bubblebeard. You just got a little bigger. Okay. I think Bubblebeard is going to enjoy learning about the lore of the treasure chest and about Jello and Nibbles, who started this whole pirate crew to begin with. I feel like he's going to be so inspired by history once Bookmark comes back to tell him everything. Let's have Bookmark come on back to the Bug Kingdom for a little bit. Oh! Look at you! You've gotten a little bit more frosty from your time in this kingdom, huh? Very cool to see, Bookmark. You're gonna be such a well-traveled dog by the end of this. Bookmark is going to start stashing all the books in his little library, yes, yes. And he is going to check in on things and see the new prince. And be very glad that he is not the ruler, because now he has the opportunity to be the historian he always wanted to be, which is so beautiful to see. Alright, Squiggles and Bowling Ball, let's see how you two are doing. The best of friends over here. Squiggles! Oh my goodness, you are partying it up. I feel like she is just having the best time in this arcade room. Like, she's very arcade coded. That's so cool. She's like, I love the colorful planets and I love the colorful floor. And look, Bowling Ball's following with all of the colors. They're so adorably space coded together. I love that so much. But there's not a whole lot of Halloween going on, which is very interesting. All right, everybody, if we could combine all of our efforts here to dig up the floors and see if we could find maybe some foods to eat and share. All right, good job, Bowling Ball. Oh, you gave up halfway. You're such a silly, goofy little brat. Error came over like, oh my gosh, they can't do the experiments without me. She's so stressed out. She's like, I don't even want to dig up the floors. Ah, like, man, I feel like maybe she's run her program like far too long and she's starting to realize, oh man, I might need to enlist another scientist. I might need to go back to being a ghost and being in the graveyard. If I'm being completely honest, I would love for Error to be a ghost of this kingdom. I feel like that would be great if she returned to that. Oh my goodness, I think that would just be wonderful. But before we do that, I really want to save a lot of her genes as much as possible because she has some really good ones and I don't want to miss out on them. So let's go ahead and breed a new royal scientist for when that inevitably happens, so we're ready to go. Since Error 1.0 is a ghost, let's go for the most ghostly. So let's bring back Grape Juice because nobody was more ghostly than Grape Juice and glowing, and I would love to just have an all glowing ghostly dog. Holy cow, they're huge! Oh my gosh, where did that come from? They are literally gigantic. That is insane. I love it. Let's pick it. Let's pick one of them, and then let's pick this little tiny bright colored one here. We're definitely gonna go for the more whites because I want them to be ghosts. Ooh. I'm gonna pick this giant fluffy tailed one here and then the double tailed fluffy one because I feel like the fluffy tails are very ghostly and I love that. They're very cloud and puffy like. Look at how beautiful they are. Oh my gosh, they are literally so bright. My eyes hurt, dude. You are not enjoying Wobbledogs enough until you're giggling about how your eyes are bleeding. Let's pick one without wings here, and I want to honestly go for the more plain dog. And look how spindly they are. Oh my gosh, if we could get that achievement at the same time, I would be the happiest camper. Wow, look how big they are. This is amazing. Just a big old ghostly ghost. Amazing to see. And look how these colors. I love that they're slightly colorful. Let's pick that, even though I don't really care for the wings, but oh, looks like we're gonna end up with wings. Fine by me, fine by me. They're very batty and wonderful, and I would love to have a bat ghost. Let's pick the two with tails. Man, that dog is spindly. Oh my goodness. All right, let's pick that. Let's pick the tail giant here. Ooh, with that little bit of like toxic spill on them too from all of the dogs previously who were little slimes. How cute is that? Oh, and the double beaver tail. Oh, okay, but double beaver tail. We gotta pick it. We gotta pick it because that's just a royal scientist feature at this point. Let's again go for the more plain dogs. I can't believe I'm saying that, but let's go for like the more plain dogs here. All right. Wow, look at that funky little ghost. Look how big the tails are. That's amazing. I love that so much. Let's just keep going the biggest to the smallest. Wow, look at all the legs. Oh, maybe we could get that achievement like extra help and get a bunch of different legs. Okay. All kinds of things I never thought would come out of this simulation. Look how big they are. Oh my god. This is gonna be a giant ghost, guys. And they're glowing, just glowing. Love the silver features. Look at the shiny silver. That is so amazing. Okay, I'm gonna pick the beaver tail again. One beaver tail and one of the fluffy tails. Seems that we had lost a double tail somewhere in the simulation, which is fine. Ooh, look at these squiggly horns. Love that. That is just so robotic. I love that. That is so fun. Wow, they are so bright. Let's pick the squiggly horns here, and we'll pick the taller horns here. They're so tall and leggy and interesting. All right, definitely gonna pick that squiggly and maybe this more purple. That's kind of fun and different. Ooh, we went all in on that purple. Holy cow. Oh, I love this dog back here. Yes, that's so cool. And we're coming up on generation 18, so things are probably gonna get really strange really quickly. So we really gotta pay attention to make sure we're not missing anything. All right, it seems like they don't have mouths, which is kind of cursed. And look at these tiny wings. Oh, that's neat. I like that. Tiny, tiny wings. Okay, it's still persisting. I'd love to get to generation 20. That's really cool. The further we go, the weirder it gets. So I love to see that. Man, they're so bright. I literally cannot see their wings now. This is crazy. They are glowing like I've never had dogs glow before. And it's awesome to see. Oh, and the beaver tail. We have one more shot at the beaver tail. Let's see. More than one shot. Wow, this is our longest simulation yet. This is amazing. I love to see it. Oh my gosh. Let's see how far we can keep pushing it. Glowing, glowing dogs. This is incredible. I love to see it. I can't believe how far this is going. And if we could just keep getting them taller and taller, I will take it. Never-ending simulation. Can we make it to 25? I wonder if that's like a hidden achievement or something, because that's a long simulation. All right. And we ended up with a very tall, very glowing, ghostly bat. How beautiful. That's gonna be a really interesting royal scientist. And I think it's so fitting that Error would choose another ghost. Holy cow. Yeah, look at her gut. She has so many interesting things. She has so many of the ancient genes, which is really awesome to see. Yeah, we'll have to do some more experiments with her before she gets too old. Meanwhile, Cheesecake is causing some problems, probably intentionally trying to get a ghostly spirit to appear just to have some fun. I'd say enjoying Greg's company, but that might be stretching it a little. Greg is Gregging around just violently. Oh, and as I knew it, Error is getting old already. All right, let's go ahead and just do another simulation super quickly so we can have her become a ghost. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Now, since she was a little pumpkin robot, let's lean more into the robot-esque, pumpkin-esque side of her family here. Last time we had a very spindly dog as well. Let's try to go even more spindly with Captain Barnacle's genes. I'd love to see that. Let's get a little spider pumpkin. Are we missing legs on the other side? We might need that. We might desperately need that. Oh my goodness, that might help us get our worm achievement. And look at how tiny head that. Oh my god! Look at this thing! Yes, I love it. Look how silly that little thing is. Oh my god, I cannot. We're taking it. Oh my. Ugh, they're spindly. Okay, let's take this very Error 1.0 looking dog and let's look at these tiny little, spindly little tiny headed dogs. What the heck? Oh joy. This is so cursed. Oh my god, this is literally the most cursed thing I've ever seen. And that tail's different. Oh my goodness, like pointing straight up. That's really interesting. I really want to keep that double tail though. None of the little ones have double tails, which is such a bummer deal. Look at the stance on them. Oh god. Okay, let's pick this double-tailed one here. And honestly, I want that tail. It's really that tiny head, tail sticking straight up dog. This is gonna be the goofiest, silliest dog we've ever had to date. Oh my goodness. Yes, that tail! Oh, look at all the legs. Ew, ew. Hold on. Untangle the dogs. Okay. Oh my god. They are so spindly. Like, we have got to get this achievement. There's no way. Like, look at them. Okay, let's secure the orange with... with the tail. Oh my god, tails in the air like we just don't care, gamers. Let's go. This is the world's silliest dog. This is the world's silliest simulation. I can't. This is so much fun. Science is going too far. Oh no, look at them. Ah, they're tangled. Oh god. Ew. I literally, this is so beyond cursed. Oh my god. Oh, it feels like a cursed mushroom. Is that what happened? Is there like a little haunted fungi in the pumpkin patch that they left unattended and it just grew legs? Ew. I lost my tail. No, dude, I wasn't paying attention. I lost my tail because I'm just laughing too hard. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. I love the idea that this is like a cursed mushroom, dude. Look at this cursed mushroom dog. They just keep getting flat. My dogs. Help. The back legs are out of control! Oh my god. This is so alarming on so many levels. Like, yeah, if we don't get that achievement, I will be deeply and utterly shocked. Like, I will be appalled even if we don't get that achievement because my god. Oh god. Oh, my cursed little mushrooms. Look at them run around. Doesn't it make you feel so happy inside? Maybe no tail at all would make them more mushroom-like. Let's go for that. Honestly, sure. Why not? It's cursed enough. It can't get worse, I think. Look how small they are. Oh my god. I really don't know why I continue this simulation. Look at them! Ah! Well, this took a turn I was not expecting, and now I've created a freaking monster. Oh, oh god. This is so grody. I don't... Okay, so here is our cursed mushroom dog. I can't possibly see what even your little face looks like. You are just a sentient mushroom. How awesome. Beautiful. Let's bring that into what the heck? Oh my god. And we're gonna let Error 1.0 naturally return to being a ghost. That way she can join the other ghosts in the graveyard from when she came. I think Bowling Ball and Squiggles are just really enjoying the space aspect of things and are gonna be working hard, send more messages out into the cosmos and get even more amazing space creatures to join them. Perhaps maybe even their story will lead them to going to space together after all, and maybe that's when we can bring Nether Portal back to rule. I think that would be a really awesome story for these two. They were childhood best friends, to partners, to joining each other to go to space. Like, oh, I love this. I think that that's gonna be a really sweet story for them. For now, they're gonna enjoy their brief time on Earth, tormenting poor Error 1.0. Oh my goodness, Error, it's okay. I think it'd be really awesome that when Error 1.0, her little robot body stops working, it just kind of settles into the pumpkin patch, and from underneath the robot springs up the mushroom. I think that'd be really awesome. I'm getting ahead of myself though. It hasn't even happened yet. Let's enjoy our time with Cheesecake and Greg. Yeah, sounds great. I think since they are so much wanting to bring the ghost about, why don't we get our little royal scientist who will eventually be in that room? Let's bring them out here for a haunting. I think that Sweet Potato would be like, wait, I have a task for you, if you wouldn't mind, before you go to the spooky space. These two need to learn a lesson. So they're gonna very mischievously bring that ghost back. Bookmark is putting the books away dutifully, and Pebble's spending time with her little son, trying to teach him the ways of this jungle. But Bubblebeard seems to be quite fixated on the pirate antics, and poor Pebble can't seem to get him to stop wanting to know more about that side of things. Can't seem to get him to be super interested in ruling the jungle as a very pristine and golden prince. No. This little barnacle wants to be a pirate, and Pebble has her hands full with him. It's so sweet. They look so much alike. I think that's so cute. Gosh, everybody in this kingdom is so neurodivergent coded. Nobody's eating. They're so invested in everything they're doing. They're just forgetting their basic needs. Come on, self-care is important, Bookmark. You should know this. You love following the rules and playing everything by the rules. Yes. Oh, bowling ball. Wow, you're actually in the haunted house for once. That never happens anymore. Let's have you go on over to the pumpkin patch, since you know Error is going to be leaving you very soon. I think you want to get things ready. You are the ruler of this place after all, and you don't do the best job of doing that because you're so invested in being more of a scientist, but you do know when it is time to respect the pumpkin patch. Oh, and it's time. Goodbye, Error. I love you, my girlie. Oh, and she will return to being a ghost. Unfortunately, from this, a mushroom will sprout. Alright, let's bring Squiggles. Squiggles, you need to come on over and pay your respects to the royal scientist that brought you here and brought you to Bowling Ball. This royal scientist is responsible for both of you being here and is responsible for your love of space. And oh, unfortunately, you guys have to feast on her poor body. Cheesecake is getting old? Oh my goodness! That was not what I was expecting. Let's memorialize her and let's write her a little message. Legendary royal scientist. And now we can put her amongst the little flowers here. Yes, I think that'll be so wonderful. So yes, Cheesecake is getting old, but before you are gonna get out of this one, Cheesecake, you're gonna find a graveyard carpet. Oh, you are so cheeky and sneaky. Oh no, everything's happening. Ah! Nope. We are gonna introduce this ghost right away. This ghost is gonna haunt you before you have a chance, Cheesecake. Alright, this name comes from Stars from Darkness, and it is Oogie Woogie the Ghost. So thank you, Stars, for that lovely name suggestion. Alright, come here, little one. You have a mission to fulfill right off the bat. You have come to haunt Cheesecake for all of the deeds. And I think Cheesecake, unfortunately, in these final moments, is going to find this to be very funny, and is not going to find this to be very serious at all, and is going to go, yes, it worked! Ha ha ha! The spooky space taught me something after all. This is just like my friend Error 1.0, and has learned absolutely nothing, unfortunately. Oh my goodness. So yeah, Cheesecake, you're gonna go into storage with all the giddiness and excitement and joy of knowing that you did it! You managed to make Sweet Potato so upset that they called another ghost here, just like Spinkle and you think that this is gonna be the most fun antics you could possibly leave Greg with. Yeah, you're gonna leave Greg in charge, you silly little goose. Alright, Cheesecake. Into storage you go, and a new ruler will be on the way next time. We have so many dogs to breed next time, obviously. We're gonna have to put Pebble in storage for now as well. Pebble's going to pass on the mantle to Bubblebeard here, and hope that he takes it a little more seriously and decides to balance both lives like she did, of being a pirate and a princess. Farewell, my sweet little Pebble. One last pupation for the road for each of you. We'll see what happens next time with our little space couple and see what kind of different mysterious aliens they bring about, and this little toadstool who we will very quickly name and bring into the world. Oh no! I hate to inform you all, but the name doesn't make this any better. The random name suggestion we have gotten is Gargolith the Hungry, which comes from the Eep Master. So thank you, I think? Oh my god, that has to be the tiniest dog we've ever had. And somehow this wasn't the spindliest dog. We are never gonna get this achievement. I swear to god, that has to be. Are you kidding? How is that not spindly enough? It's definitely the tiniest dog we've ever had, and guess what? It's evil! That's great! Awesome! Super! Oh, great. So, from the remains of Error 1.0 sprouts a evil Gargolith the Hungry! Jesus Christ! And poor Error has come to see it for her own eyes! Error! Things are happening. Bad things are happening. Oh dear, this is gonna be a very interesting era for the Halloween room. Especially when Squiggles is returning to her roots of being green. This is beautiful! Oh my gosh! So many exciting things to happen here. Oh, and Bookmark, it's time for you to go to the next room. So you're gonna prepare for your journey of going to the spooky space where everything seems to be reaching a climax. We will have you travel on over there next time. Perhaps it'll be time for Bubblebeard to cast out a lovely message in a bottle and look for a shipmate. Lots of exciting things going on here in Wobbledogs, of course, and I hope you all have enjoyed seeing our worlds in all kinds of new ways. I have some pretty good plans for this meeting room. I have some great dogs in mind that you guys give me codes for that I'd love to make the first dogs of the meeting room to kind of be the guardians of it or the finders of it. And then I also have some good plans for this mountain room. I'd love to get bird dogs going, like sky-oriented clouds and birds. I'd love to see that in the future. And if you guys have any suggestions for this room too, let me know, or any other future rooms between two different kingdoms, because I'd love to have different connections throughout all the kingdoms eventually, where it's just a big old circle and they all can live together in harmony. But until then, Greg is gonna keep Gregging, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!